Hello tennis guys, and welcome to my channel. In today's video I will show you how precise is the TennisTension app that can measure your string tension just with your mobile phone based on the sound. So very simple and also a very effective way how to measure your string tension. So guys, stay tuned.
What we've been through, last year, and now coming back to Australia, losing in the first round last year. So of course, if somebody would tell me before the tournament that I would play like this, then I wouldn't believe him. But I'm super happy that I'm through, and yeah, excited.
So I've got the TennisTension app on my Android phone. I'm not sure if there is a version for iPhone, so guys, check it out on your store if you have an iPhone. And when I yesterday looked at the store on Android, I realized that there is a TennisTension Pro app. It is the newest version of the app, but it looks similar, but there is one difference. You can put there your racket, you can name the racket, and you can store the racket for the future, so you know what was the tension when you measured it, for example, last time, and you have there like multiple tennis rackets, which is very useful. But I use, let's say, the standard TennisTension app that I bought. So it was a premium paid app, just one, let's say, subscription. There is no, let's say, subscription for a year or something like that. Just one price, you pay for the app and it's yours like forever. So guys, now I have here two rackets, and both of these rackets are, let's say, freshly strung. They are about 48 hours of the string machine, and no one played with the rackets. They are freshly strung, as I said. So there is the Artengo tennis racket that I use nowadays. Is the Artengo TR Control Tour 16 by 19. I love it, and I'm trying a new string. And actually it's not a new string, it's a very old string, or few years old string. I believe it's from year like 2013, 2014. And it is the Wilson Rip Spin. And I have here Rip Spin at a very thick gauge. It's 1.35. I'm just trying this string out because I got it from my uncle. He didn't use it, so it's a string that maybe I will not enjoy at all, but just for fun I'm trying it. And I strung my racket at 24 the mains and 23 the crosses. So we will check out if there is the app is really precise, that can tell you the tension. I just need to notice that after like 48 hours out of the machine, when the strings are, let's say, fresh, but they lie, for example, in your bed like 48 hours, the string tension may drop from, let's say, 5 to up to 10% when you are using a polyester string. So this is a polyester string from Wilson. And the second racket, this is the, maybe you don't know what is this racket about. What is this racket? Look at the color. Yeah, it's an Extreme. So this is the Het Extreme MP with the graphene 360 plus. It doesn't look like that, but this is the night version. So this is the limited night version. It looks absolutely fantastic. My friend who bought this racket, he loved it so much because the design is really unique. No one really has this racket around him. So he is one guy in our city that he's using this racket, and he feels really special. And he has in the racket the strings from Germany, the MSV, These are this is the MSV Focus hex, and this is a 1.23 millimeters, and it was strung at 25 mains and 24 crosses. So let's say for this string we should measure on the TennisTension app about 24 kilos or 24.5 kilos, and for my Artingo with the Wilson rip spin we should measure about 23 or 23.5, let's say. So I will set up the app because we need to fill in all the necessary information, and then the test will begin, and I can't wait. So this is the first time I'm doing it without, let's say, any preparation, without any, let's say, editing. But from my previous measurements, the app is really close to the real, let's say, data. So first of all, because I've already filled there from some previous measurement, I already filled there the head size. So the head size 645 square centimeters or 100 square inches. String pattern is 16 by 19. Thickness, string thickness 1.23. It's quite unusual, let's say. Stringing machine, normal string opening size, medium. I will leave it on medium, but of course you can fiddle with the settings a little bit, just a little bit more to really make it as exact as possible. So the string opening size is the space between the strings in the center where you hit the ball in the sweet spot, let's say. And then the important string, what is this string all about? So I would say this is an, let's say, average polyester, the MSV Focus hex. So the racket is the app is prepared. The app is prepared. The racket is also prepared, and I need my pencil of truth. Where is it? Oh yeah. And you can also use a second racket. So you need to just hold the racket in the throat, and then you need some, let's say, pencil, or you need some other racket to do this. And based on the sound, the app will analyze the sound, and then you will have the data. So guys, remember, this racket should have about 24 kilos, let's say 24 or 24.5. But as I said before, the tension could drop from 5 to 10% in a polyester string after, let's say, 24 up to 48 hours. So 1 or 2 days after the stringing, the tension drops 5 to 10% without even touching the strings. So that's quite significant. We will see it right now. $22.7. So guys, 22.7. This is within the limit, as I told you before. So if it drops between 5 to 10%, so let's say it can drop up to, let's say, 2.5 kilos after 2 days, and even without any hitting. So that's in the limit. So 22.7 is the actual tension. So if you guys, and this is happening all the time, so if you string your racket at 25 kilos, then after 2 days it will have probably around 23. That's just normal. And after other, let's say, week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it will drop to, let's say, 19. And the interesting thing is that most people actually play best when the tension drops, and it can drop significantly. So I can play without any problems with tension about 20 kilos, and I can play a really good match. But you just cannot string your racket at that tension, because you need the racket to hold the tension much longer. So if I string the racket at 21 kilos, I can play at 21 kilos, but right away from the string machine. But when I use the racket in another 2-3 days, then there will be no 21 kilos, there will be 19 kilos, and then there will be 17 kilos. So that's the reason you really need to count the tension before you play with the racket. So now the Artengo, I strung the Artengo because of the smaller head at 24 and 23 kilos, so 1 kilo lower, and I need to rearrange the settings in the app, of course. So the head size for the Artengo racket is just 630 square centimeters, or let's say 97.6 square inches. String pattern 16 by 19. Thickness. So this is a very thick string, 1.35 millimeters. I've actually never hit with a 1.35. I've hit with 1.30. And then type of the string, I'm gonna leave it on average polyester, although the rip spin might be quite, let's say, heavy or less stretchable, but who knows. I've browsed the string on the Tennis Warehouse forums, and some people were saying that it is a quite soft string with really good spin potential, because the string is very glossy and the string slide and the snapback is really good. So I will need to test the string to make final conclusion. So let's go and measure the tension. It should be about 23 kilos, let's say, or 20, maybe 22 now. So exactly, so this dropped about 0.7 kilos more compared to the other racket, but it's obvious it has been strung at 1 kilo lower. So there you have it, guys. This was when it was freshly strung, let's say. It was, or it should have 24.5, and it had in real life after 2 days 22.7, which is normal for this type of string and the head size and the racket. And this was strung at, let's say, 23.5, and now it has 22 or 22.1. So once again, I believe that the TennisTension app is really good, a really good tool to measure your tension just for a curiosity. If you just don't have any other tool, and probably we don't have any other tool, because there are not many tools how to measure the tension, then this app is really a fantastic tool how to do it anywhere, anytime. So guys, if you like this video, just click the thumbs up. If you want to share with me your knowledge or your secrets how to measure tension with some other tools, like the computer, this, I'm not sure how it is called, it's the CRT 3000 or something like that. I've used that, I've borrowed that from my stringer. It also works really well, but you can't really find it nowadays on the internet. I believe it has been sold out so for many years. So actually this app is one of the best solution how to measure it, and this is not the only app. There are other apps you can find also on Android and probably also on the iOS on your iPhone. So guys, let me know in the comments what do you think about it. Have you ever tried that type of app? And of course, thank you for commenting. If you want to support my channel, you can buy me coffee. The link is below in the description. You can click the super thanks button, yeah baby, and you can buy some merch on my Tennis Guys art shop. Also the link is below in the description. And for now, that's all. Enjoy tennis, play tennis, watch tennis, and as always, don't forget to enjoy the manooovrlbity. Bye guys.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious! That ball was on the line!